What is up, YouTube? Ruben here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to install Windows Whistler build 2264 in VirtualBox. Now, I'm kind of back on getting VirtualBox tutorials again. However, I still have a lot of footage from 2019, but I have to make a lot of redos, or at least restart some of the tutorials because I actually had a hard drive failure on that drive. Well, the 250 gig drive that I had, that's starting to have some issues, so let's go ahead and get this started. So the first thing you're going to need is VirtualBox, and the second thing you're going to need is the video tutorial on how to install MS-DOS 6.22, because you're going to need that to actually install it, and of course, the Windows Whistler build 2264 ISO. So without further ado, let's get this started. So, or click on new. I actually have one right now. Just say 2264 for fun. And I'm going to select either Windows 2000 or XP, 32-bit. Next, next, create, next, next, create. Then you click on settings. And then you're going to go to storage. You're going to add a new storage attachment by clicking on that button and click on add floppy controller. And then you click on this again, and then click on choose disk, and then you're going to look for your MS-DOS, that's disk number 1. You're going to need MS-DOS 6.22. Not going to do that, but you click OK, and then it will automatically do it for you. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. And then during the installation of MS-DOS 6.22, you're going to have to change the BIOS date. So go up here and click, and then go to date and time and hit enter. And the date you're going to have to change is 8/26/2000. Then hit enter, enter, and then hit enter. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish installing MS-DOS 6.22, so I'll be back. Once that's done, and after installing the CD-ROM driver, then you can right click on the ISO and then click on Choose Disk Image and then look for your ISO, or it should be in the drop down, which is in this case right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in D:, and then type in dir, and then you're going to type in setup, well, type in the CD space i386, and then what we're going to do is type in WinNT space /B, then hit enter, or actually it's just WinNT, and then you're going to hit enter, and now it's going to copy files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. Once that's done, now we can go ahead and eject the actual disk drive and hit enter. And then you're going to click on the Windows Whistler installation and upgrade. And now we should be presented with the Whistler setup. Well, the blue screen anyway. This is the text-based setup, so we're going to run it through. It's going to copy files, and then it's going to start Windows Whistler. Now, you actually do it with the ISO, it'll just hang for a long time and not do it. And as you can see, now we don't get that hang. So what we're doing is we're going to hit enter, and then we're going to hit enter, and then we're going to hit F8, and then you're going to go to that unpartitioned space here, and then we're going to select format the partition using the NTFS file system. Well, the quick option. So now it's going to format the drive, and then it should examine the hard drive for any errors, and then it's going to copy files over. As you can see, it's saying creating lists of files to be copied, and now it's copying files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. Now it's ready to restart, so let's go ahead and enter, and it should restart. And now it's going to say Microsoft Windows Whistler Professional, and as you can see it says Microsoft Codename Whistler. So we're going to let it boot up here, so there you go. Mouse is kind of glitchy, but again, that's how it's supposed to do. If you don't want to make it buggy, you just click on Input and disable mouse integration, and then it should at least reduce any issues. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit. So I'll be back. Once this screen pops up, just click on Next, and then it's gonna install devices, which will take a while. So I'm gonna make another jump cut. So I'll be back. Once you get to that screen where it's going to ask you for your regional settings, just hit Next, and then type in your name. You type in my name and organization. I'm going to just call it Ruben. I just do my new company name, or at least just for fun. Just hit Next, and you're going to type in Whistler 2264 or whatever computer name you like. No password, just hit Next. And then confirm that it's August 26, 2000, and then hit Next. And now it's going to install networking components, which might take a while, but we'll get to that. We're just going to do typical and then hit Next, and then make sure it's set to No and then hit Next. Also make sure it's set to work group, and now it's going to copy files. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video, so I'll be back. Alright, it's now restarting, so now we should be booting into Windows Whistler. So let's go ahead and hit enter, and now we should be greeted with the welcome screen. As you can see, once again, Microsoft Codename Whistler. And as you can see on the bottom right, it says Windows Whistler Professional Build 2264. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, so I'll be back. If this screen pops up, just hit cancel. And now we should be greeted into the desktop. So we're gonna wait for a second here, or if not, then I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. Yeah, let me unpause it, so I'll be back. And just like that, we're in the desktop. So we're gonna type in WinR and type in WinVer, and you should see that we are running Windows Whistler Build 2264. And if you hit Start, and then right click My Computer, hit Properties, we should see that we're running Windows. Let's see. Yeah, we're running Windows Whistler Build 2264. So that was it. So thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to hit the subscribe and also hit the bell icon when I upload new videos. Also follow me on Twitter at RubenAparicio17, or you can follow me on Instagram at RubenTheTransit-Fan. So that was it, folks. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. So I'll see you next time.